we're going to be seeing what all the fuss is about with the new Coquette D10 Pursuit police vehicle. Now, this is a $5.6 million car in GTA 5 Online, and we're going to be looking at it. We're going to be fully customizing it and seeing why it's worth and if it's worth $5.6 million. Let's jump into it. All right, so first things first, we have to purchase this vehicle. I clearly don't have any room in this location, so we're not going to be even customizing it here. We'll probably do it at the agency. Okay, so if you want to purchase this, you're going to have to go to Warstock Cash and Carry. Obviously, it's a police vehicle. And here it is. So you can see for me, it's $4.2 million. Why is that? Well, it's typically, as I said, $5.6 million and $20,000. That is the full price, but you don't want to be wasting your money on that. That is way too much. So what you're going to have to do if you want to get the trade price is you're going to have to complete the slush fund, the Clucking Bell mission slush fund as the leader. You complete that, and you have to complete 10 dispatch work, which obviously I've already done. That's why we're here today. And if you haven't seen dispatch work, there's actually some new dispatch work, which is actually quite fun. Check out the video before this so you can see all of that and this car in action. But anyway, because of that, we're getting it for $4.2 million. I'm going to be telling you exactly how much I paid for this car, the way I have it, purchasing it like this and fully upgrading it. And I'm going to tell you how much it would cost if I didn't have the trade price. So let's write this down. So we're paying $4.2 million. So let's just go ahead and buy it now. So where are we going to put it? I think the best place for this is going to be, because we're not going to be customizing it here, like I say, so the agency. So there we go, $4.15 million. I am excited for this one. I can't wait to see what the hype's about. I haven't driven it. Obviously, I don't even own it yet. So this is going to be my raw first impressions and fully upgrading it with you guys so you can see what I do to it and then taking it out and seeing what this thing's all about. So let's go ahead and head on over to our agency. All right, so here she is, ladies and gentlemen. So as far as looks are concerned, they did a really good job at nailing it as far as looking like the Corvette in real life. But if you've been around my channel for a while, you will know that I'm not a huge fan of Corvettes in real life. I just never have since I was a kid. They just don't do it for me, and that's fine. Not everything's for everyone. So that's one of the reasons I'm not super hyped about it. But having a new police vehicle like this, like the Gauntlet Interceptor, is still sick. So I think, should we take this for a test drive first just to see what it looks like and sounds like? Let's do that, just specifically for the sound of it. All right, I've got my headset on. Now, clearly, it is snow time, so we're not going to be able to rag this thing around like we would like to. But first of all, sound test on the stock. It sounds good. It could sound better. I think we can all agree it could sound better. Now, obviously, once again, being in the snow, it's not going to perform as well as it should. But it is a good-looking car, and it is sounding okay. Let's have a look at the lights here. The lights look good. Let's just pull over so we can let these guys past. The lights are good, stock. We're going to make sure we upgrade this better, and then we can do it. The new update, the new DLC update. We're not going to be doing the dispatch work here today. I'm sorry. But the new update, you can put the lights on without the sirens. That's part of the new update. So if you didn't know, you can do it with the siren. Oh, sorry, the lights only. So anyway, that is it. That is it anyway for right now. Let's go ahead, fully upgrade this thing and see if it's going to sound better, see if it's going to feel better. In the snow, it sucks, but it is what it is. All right, let's do it. All right, so armor, we're gonna fully upgrade this thing, like I said. So armor, we're gonna go for the 50k. Brakes, we're gonna go for race brakes. Bumpers, let's see what we got here. So we have the front one, the regular one. We have it with a splitter, which does arguably look better right away. Kind of gives it like a Lamborghini Aventador vibe, to be honest with you, the front of this car, don't you think? Like the bottom splitter. Could just be me. Anyway, so with the canards on it, okay. So the canards are going to be, you can't really see it in this this building versus the auto shop. It's much brighter. But you can see it's just, sorry, if I do that, it's just near the wheel. You can barely see it, but it's got the canards on it. Racing splitter looks kind of cool. We're going to go for the full front one just because it does look menacing. I'm going to be honest with you. All right, rear bumper. We have stock. We have with the diffuser, which does look better. Racing diffuser on this little canards on the side. Tuner is a little bit more aggressive. You know what? We'll go fully out. We're going fully out on this bloody thing. Engine, full upgrade, baby. Exhaust, stock. Don't really like that. Don't like that. Don't think that suits it. Don't think that's good. Not great. You know, what do we think? Is this better than stock? We're gonna do it. We're going all out. So we have the stock grille, the carbon housing grille, carbon with primary panel, or we have the carbon with secondary panel. We're just going to do carbon because I'm not doing any secondary colors on this thing. Missile lock-on jammer. You know what? It is a good thing, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm not going to be any public lobbies with this, so I'm not worried about this. Now, if you're driving this around public lobbies, definitely do it, but for almost $500,000, not worth it in my opinion, since most of the stuff I'll do with this, like the vigilante work, right, it's going to be an invite only. All right, headlights. We'll do these ones. I know we can always go over to the car meet and see if we can do something different. So do we want a livery on this? I think we're just going to do this one. The state trooper. Just I like the crest on it. I like the design. Police equipment. So aerials. Let's see. I mean, this again is completely just for looks, right? But we'll do it anyway. Emergency lighting. That one does not. This is like something from the 60s. Why would we put these old school ugly lights on this thing, man? Lighting number 2, a bit better. Big fan of that. What's up next? Yeah, even better. Now let's see. Is this fourth one going to be that much more drastic? I don't see the difference. Someone did tell me the difference. We had the same issue with the Interceptor. So you can see this one. If you look at the lights, see where the blue light's flashing on the roof? You can see when the light's off, it's blue. But with this one, you can see it's like clear. So instead of it, when the car's turned off and there's no lights on, instead of it still being red and blue on the sides, this one is just going to be clear. So we're going to go for that. I like that. All right, roof, carbon roof. Do we do a carbon roof? Sure. Roof scoops. It seems kind of pointless, but I'm talking realistically here, right? We're talking, we want to go just off of looks. We'll do it. Skirts. Oh, we're going all out with carbon, man. Spoiler. Don't want to go too crazy. I say that. We're going to go super crazy, aren't we? It's ridiculous, but we're doing it. Sun strips. We're going to go... Do we go carbon or do we just go... We're going... We're just going black. No one has carbon sun strip, man. It would have to be a film. No one wants to put a wrap on a car. Like in real life, would you put a fake carbon wrap on it? Nah. Suspension will go all the way down just because why the hell not? Transmission, yes, please. Race transmission. Turbo, yes, please. Like I say, I want to fully upgrade this thing. Wheels, hold on a second. We'll do a limo tint on this just because I want it to look badass when you see what we're doing with it. You've probably seen it on the thumbnail already. So you can do like these kind of steelies, right? That are like bigger. So it looks like a police issue steely, but it's just kind of... But does it look stupid is my question here. Does it look absolutely ridiculous? It is still a police car, so you want it to look kind of badass. Or do we just go for more of like a normal rim? Again, you can do like off-road steelies on it. It's a police car, man. Does it need it though? We're going for these. It's the Wagon Master. I don't know why. I just feel like it kind of suits the car. We're going for these. And those are sport rims if you're trying to copy it yourself. As far as the wheel color, we're going to keep it black. Tires. We may do a tire design. What do we think? Or does that just look kind of stupid for this type of car? We're going to do it. Just add a little bit of, you know, flair to it. Bulletproof tires, sure. Tire smoke. We'll do black. Why not? So the last thing is going to be the respray. As you can see by my thumbnail, I kind of wanted to go with the blacked out, just like Batman theme on it, to be completely honest with you. You know, I've never done a matte finish on any of my cars because I don't love it. But tell me this doesn't just look better in matte, right? We're going for that Batman theme that kind of looks like an Aventador on the front. I know it's not. But look at that front compared to that. I think that the matte for this specific car looks better. So we are going to do it. And we're going to do it on the side door too. You can see the theme we're going for here, boys and girls. You can bloody see it. So here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I think it looks sick. This is just the vision I had going into this, right? I wanted to black it out. I wanted to completely murder this thing out. And I think that the matte black has done this car justice. I usually wouldn't go matte, but for some reason, this specific car, making it look, like I say, I want it to be more of like a Batman car. And with the lights, I can see now, you see the light bar, how it's got the clear lights instead of the regular one would have had blue and red on the side. I think that has absolutely made this thing special. It looks sick. It looks sick. We need to test drive this now. Hopefully, it's not dark outside. What time is it? Nah, we should be... You hear that? We didn't do the plates. So it looks like you can't do the plates on the police cars. Must have forgotten about that. We're going to have to keep it as is. But it looks sick. I think it looks sick. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I think we did a good job on the wheels too. I think it just suits this car better than it would have done any of the others. The police steelies I was considering, but no. This is what we've gone for. And you see the crest on the side, the livery I chose. The underneath the writing you can't see because we made the car black. So it just has that little pop of something on the side, which is what I like. So anyway, let's go. All right, guys. First of all, we have to do our test, right? Our sound test. Let's go ahead. Definitely sounds better. Look at that front, man. I know we went absolutely crazy on this thing. We fully upgraded it. This is a snow plow. Look. Look at the front, man. It's massive. It is a snow plow. We have created a snow plow, and I absolutely love it. I wish it wasn't raining. Or not raining, snowing, so we could actually take this thing out. It looks good. It looks good, man. Oh, man. Arguably my favorite police car that we have. I love the Interceptor, the Hellfire, or the Gauntlet Interceptor, but this is better. I think it looks better. It's so menacing. It's just that. I love it. I know that's the turbo on it. I wish we could drive this thing around not in the snow, man. I think everybody wants to see this thing not in the snow. But look at it. Oh, look how beastly that thing looks. Oh, yeah. Look at those lights. Let's try and get a top-down view. Look at that. Look at the lights of the top-down. It looks like a bloody, like Santa's sleigh or something. Look at that light bar with the tops down, man. It's an absolute unit. It's an absolute unit. I love it. I genuinely love it. So I feel like it is hard to put this thing into perspective of like saying, is it worth it? Is it not worth it? Just mainly because we can't drive it. I mean, I did a video recently going over my top 10 favorite vehicles for snow. This definitely isn't one of them. It's so riding this in the snow right now is not what it's for. We'll be able to do a better comparison of driving when it stops snowing come January. But as far as looks are concerned, it's incredible. As far as sound is concerned, I think you guys will agree it's incredible. Now, as far as police vehicles are concerned, so if we're going to compare this to other police vehicles, I am on the fence. I feel like I would have to do a police comparison video, a police car comparison video going over like my top 3 maybe, but we'll have to do it in like January. But my top 3 favorite police vehicles, because this is clearly, as of right now, tied for number 1. I don't know if the Gauntlet Interceptor is better or worse because I can't test them both in the regular weather. But my thoughts are right now that this is better. I would say it's better. Now, is it worth the 5 million or the 5.6 million? No. Definitely get the trade price for it. Do the 10 Vigilante missions. Not only if you do it this week, you'll get 2 times pay on the Vigilante mission. So if you're going to do it now. But you'll get it for over $1 million less. So you definitely want to do that. Now, as far as the upgrades, how much did this thing cost me to buy it and to fully upgrade it? Let's take a look. All right, guys. So let's go over the price of this beauty right here. How much did it cost? How much did it cost to fully upgrade? And how much would it cost if you didn't have the trade price? So we purchased this for a little over $4.2 million, right? And to fully upgrade this, if you want to do it the exact same build that I've just done, to fully upgrade this, it costs us $399,000, almost 400K. And that isn't with the missile lock-on jammer, right? If you want the missile lock-on jammer, it's going to cost you another 400, putting this at 800,000 in upgrades. Now, I personally don't do that. If I'm using this car, it's going to be in an invite only, probably doing vigilante work. So I don't really need to worry about missile lock-on jammers, but you guys can counter that in if that's something you're interested in. Now, if you didn't have the trade price unlocked and you purchased this for full price, which is 5.6 million, and then add in on the upgrades we just did, it's going to cost you a little over $6 million. Now, at that point, I would say it's not worth it. The 6 million is insane. But for 4.6 million, when you have the trade price unlocked and fully upgraded, if you like police vehicles, I would definitely recommend getting this one. If I didn't own any police vehicles, this is the one that I would buy. Now, it's not great for the snow, but we have this vehicle right here, the Terminus Patrol. This is only 400 grand less. So I would rather have the Coquette, to be honest with you, than this one. But for right now in the snow, if you've got loads of money, this could be the option for you at 3.8 million plus upgrades. But if you're tighter on money and you want a police car, I wouldn't spend the 3.8 million on this. I would spend the 4.2 million on the Coquette. Now, if you're somebody that plays in invite-only lobbies and you want to throw on the missile locker, great, do it. 400k though. But also this vehicle could be used not just for vigilante work, but let's say you're doing other missions or you're just driving around having fun and you want the cars to move out of your way, right? You have the sirens on this. You have the police lights. So it is going to make your experience driving around a little bit easier. And it is gorgeous. I am surprised. I am genuinely surprised. I didn't think that this was going to come out or turn out as well as it did. I love the matte finish we did on this. I think it's incredible. So all in all, is this thing worth the 4.2 or fully upgraded 4.6 million? If you have the cash, yes, go ahead and buy it. If you love police cars in this game, go ahead and buy it. I can't wait to test this thing against the gauntlet when it stops snowing in January. I want to rank all of the police cars, but I can't do it right now. We got to wait until the snow's melted, right? The snow, this thing especially being probably the most powerful police car, it just slides around like crazy. It's definitely not a top 10 or top 5 snow vehicle. I did that video, like I said, if you want to check that out, one before or 2 days ago. But either way, it's beautiful. I love the way it turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Have you purchased this thing yet? And if you haven't, what are you waiting for? Has this video helped you out at all? If anything, hopefully it's given you... I know it's not like an all-out crazy design. It's very basic, but this is just what I wanted. I wanted something that looks like a Batmobile. And I think we've kind of nailed it. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you're having a great start to your Christmas season. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Goodbye.